Today, I've got 5 things every new manager needs to do. As soon as you start in your role, in the first week, the first month, you must do these 5 things. All right, let's get straight into it. Number 1, build relationships. It's the most important thing. Get to know your team, get to know your boss, get to know other people around the organization. Get to know your customers, whether that's the people that buy your business's stuff or the people elsewhere in your business that you and your team support. Your influence as a manager will come from your relationships with the people around you, so make a point to work on them. Number 2, get clear on the results your boss wants to see. The rest of your influence comes from the stuff you get done, so you need to make sure that your efforts are in line with your boss's expectations. So what do they think the most important thing in your inbox is? What's the biggest thing in their inbox, and how can you help with that? What would they like to hear that you've accomplished in your first 90 days or your first year? You're going to have a job description of some kind, but make sure you properly understand what your boss really wants to see. Number 3, don't stop doing the things that make you you. When you start in a new role, it's easy to throw yourself into it 110%. There's loads to learn, loads to do, and you can find yourself working late or into the weekends. And you push the things that you rely on to keep you sane off to one side. Now, to some extent, this is natural and necessary. Starting a new job is tough, and you have to put the hours in to make it work. But you have to hold on to the stuff that keeps you on an even keel. So whether it's the gym or singing in the choir or knitting or YouTube, make time to keep being you. Number 4, figure out what you need to change about you. See, if you've moved from a technical role to a position managing people, you'll need a whole new skill set and be facing a whole new set of challenges. If you've been promoted to lead the team that you've been a part of for a while, you're going to have to stop doing some of the things you like to do in your old role, so you have time to do the things you need to do in your new role. You might find that you need to manage your time completely differently. Whatever it is, as you start your new role, you'll need to change something from how you've done things before. Figure out what it is and run towards that change, not away from it. And lastly, number 5, commit to being more than a manager. Now, being a manager is tough. Making sure everything gets done right, gets done on time is complicated, important work. But if you want to build your career, in your next job interview, you want to say more than, well, I made sure we followed all the procedures correctly, right? You want to say, I worked with the team to fix these problems and we improved customer satisfaction, brought in new systems to make our work more efficient, and so on. So commit to finding things to change for the better. Commit to being a leader as well as being a manager. And if you want help getting started, you should check out my Jet Start workshop. It's a short, free, really actionable video training session where I'll teach you one way to think about what leadership is and an exact 3-step process to start building your leadership CV. You can check it out at leadershipjetway.com/jetstart to really get your leadership going. Okay, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing to this channel. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time here on the Leadership Jetway. Take care.